Welcome back. A new research report from Goldman Sachs says that the prices of three key metals used in electric vehicle batteries, cobalt, lithium, and nickel, will fall over the next 2 years as a response to a massive overinvestment in green energy. The note, forecasting a surplus of the metals, will cause a sharp price correction, but says that the prospects for the metals are strong and prices could soar again later in the second half of the decade. Joining me right now is the CEO of Piedmont Lithium, Keith Phillips. Keith, great to see you. Thanks very much for being here. What do you make of this Goldman research?
Hey, Maria, thanks for having me on again. Listen, I think it's a contrarian tone for them to take, and good for them. Just about every other analyst around the world who follows lithium has turned, increasingly bullish over the last several weeks and months. Lithium prices are up, depending on what kind of lithium you're looking at, 5 to 15x over the last year or so. So the idea that they might retreat a little bit from that level is, that's certainly possible. But again, lithium hydroxide's gone from $10,000 a ton to $80,000 a ton. And I think, lithium's a new sector for Wall Street. There aren't a lot of analysts who have done the deep dive I think is required. When an analyst talks about all the investment in electrification, that's true as far as electric vehicle plants go, battery plants, et cetera. It's not true with respect to any of the commodities they're discussing. So there's been a massive underinvestment in lithium in particular. And I just don't see how prices can be anything other than historically high for the rest of this decade. So it's going to take a long time for the supply to catch up.
So, Keith, that's what I was going to say. Walk us through the supply-demand dynamics here. We know that there is demand for the electric vehicles. What are the other uses of lithium, and what can you tell us about supply?
Yeah, so the conventional uses, greases, lubricants, glass, your cell phone, the glass there has lithium in it, et cetera. Those uses are growing modestly. Batteries are where all the growth is. So battery demand as part of lithium is probably 70% or more now. Most of that's electric vehicles, given the size of the battery. So EVs make up more than half of lithium demand. That component is growing 30, 40, 50, 60% a year. So it's really all about batteries and big batteries for cars. And the supply issue is, it takes 2 years to build a car plant. It takes 2 years to build a battery plant. It takes a decade to build a mineral resource out to a point where you can produce. And people are really just now turning their attention to this. We've been at it at Piedmont Lithium in North Carolina for 5 years now. We're probably 3 years away from first production in North Carolina. We have other assets that will come on more quickly, but it just takes a long time. There's no way to accelerate the process of geology, metallurgy, et cetera.
And what about the regulatory framework today? Have things gotten tougher in terms of new rules and regulations?
I don't think they've gotten tougher. I mean, our assets are in the United States, Canada, and Ghana in Africa. And in the U.S. is known to have a regulatory regime that's challenging, it's rigorous, takes a fairly long time. I think the work that's done is actually very high quality, so I'm generally supportive of it. I wish it could be streamlined and things could move more quickly. It is a risk to the U.S., frankly, from a security of supply perspective, that it takes so long to get projects approved. But we're moving along fine. Our project will come online in 2025 or 6, which is really just when we're going to get to the sweet spot of the shortage of lithium globally.
Oh, terrific. Keith, we'll be watching. Thanks very much for weighing in on that. We appreciate it.